Hello, I'm Christine Franklin. I'm an executive wellness coach who helps busy people get more energy and have better mental clarity and focus.
And my name is Silvana Siskov. I'm the health coach and nutritionist and author of numbers of books focusing on health, weight loss, and nutrition. And today we are going to talk about support network and healthy habits. Right. So, Christine, how many of your clients struggle with getting the support from their families and friends when it comes to developing healthy habits and maintaining healthy habits?
Oh, many of them have an issue there with having the sense that they're going through their journey, their healthy journey, with someone who's on the same page. And we all have an innate need for a sense of belonging. So if we feel like we're the odd ones in the crowd, we definitely might not stick with the healthy habit that we've just started to implement, or at the very least, we're not happy, we're not experiencing the joy that should come with living healthy. But there are ways around it. You can still get support. So if you are watching us or listening to us and you've been experiencing what we're describing, don't worry, we have some tips that will help you. So stick with us and we'll be sure to give you some easy ways to get around that.
Yes. And one of the tips I can give is join a Facebook group. And there are numbers of Facebook groups these days. They cover all kind of topics and problems. And if you join a Facebook group where members share the same kind of problem that you have, uh, where members want to live the same kind of life that you want to have, then you will find the people who support you in achieving your goal. And I myself find it very helpful because I'm a member of numbers of Facebook groups that I'm interested in, and I actually made a friends with some people that I find on the in the Facebook group. So yeah, that's one of the ways how I think that people can find a support network, simply by joining a Facebook group. If you want to develop a healthy habits, if when it comes to eating or exercising or anything like that, then there is a lots of support there in various Facebook groups. What do you think?
Yes, I totally agree. That's one of the best ways to make the most
Mm.
of social media, in
Yeah.
a really useful way where you can find like-minded people who are on the same journey you are on and who are excited about the healthy habits that you're implementing as well. And that excitement is contagious.
Mm.
So, speaking of contagious excitement, that's something that I tell clients to focus on in terms of building up some support for what they're trying to achieve. And it's really a test. So it may work well, it may not work as well, depending on the individuals that you have in your family or in your immediate circle. But when you are excited about something new, that excitement can be contagious. So you can bring some others on board with you in some simple ways. Like, for example, if you are trying new healthy recipes at home, you can make it a family activity. So if you have children, you can get the children involved in the preparation. If you have a spouse or a partner, you can get that person to taste something as you're cooking and see that it's not as boring and bland as they thought it might be. And at the very least, make the experience of preparing the meal or going exercising, inviting family members or friends to come with you, if you're going for a walk, for example, so that there is some sense of inclusion and they're not just watching you from the outside trying to do something new, but if they are up for it, they can be a part of it too. Maybe not doing everything that you're doing, but in some small way. So that's my recommendation for building up some support where you might not previously have had that kind of support.
Mm. Yeah, I agree. And also, like I always say to people, share with people around you what you are doing and what you are planning to do. Share with people around you your goals, and invite them to join you. You know, if you want to, live healthy life and go for a walk 5 days a week, ask your friends, ask any of your friends or your work colleagues, do you want to join me? This is what I'm planning to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, share what you want to do. And very often, um, people like doing things with others, especially when it comes to walking. I often hear people saying, I would like to go for a walk, but I don't have anybody to go with.
Mhm.
Or I would like to join the gym, but I would prefer to go with a friend.
Yes.
So yeah, it's good idea to share what your goals are. It's good idea to share with others, just to, with the work colleagues especially. We all have a work, well, unless you work by yourself at home, but at work there are always people who might be interested to join you if you just share with them what you are doing.
Yes, yes. Just think of any social setting that you have. So for
Mm.
some people, it may be the office or the workplace. And for other people, it may be church. It may be some other kind of social group. So somewhere you must have some kind of connection with the group, I'm sure. So within those groups, there must be at least one person who'd be willing to join you. So it's just a
Yeah.
matter of openly sharing, just as you were saying, Silvana.
Yeah, it happened to me a few times in the past. I would start conversation with people, kind of, what are you doing this weekend? And I would say, oh, I'm going hiking. And people would say, I like hiking too. And
Mhm.
kind of, one thing leads to the other. And suddenly we became friends and we started hiking together. So yeah, kind of, it's important to share your goals, and you will always find people who are kind of, who have the same ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, and also, kind of support network, when it comes to healthy habits, is also good. Kind of, if you join a club, if you like playing any kind of sport or doing any kind of exercise, just to join in the club, you're gonna find the people there who like doing the same thing.
Mhm.
For instance, I mean, I play tennis. I've been playing tennis for years. I'm a member of the tennis club, and when I go there, everybody plays tennis. Everybody does the same thing. And it's unlikely that I'm gonna just go to tennis club and just have a I don't know, a glass of wine. I will play a tennis, then I might have a
Yes,
glass of wine. um so yeah, so kind of, it's important really, kind of, to share what we are doing, to share what we want to do, to share our goals, and see who wants to join us. And and I've heard from so many people who say, I would like to go walking, there is nobody to go with. And I'm sure that lots of people have neighbors who wants to go for a walk.
yes,
You know so it's something that's kind of very easy to implement in everyday's life. Just knock on your neighbor's door and ask them, do you fancy going for a walk today?
yes,
um yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
yeah, there are kind of lots and lots of support networks there. If people are interested in kind of in getting that kind of help. But life is always easier when we have some support around us, whatever we do.
for sure. It helps a whole lot because it helps to keep you motivated. It helps to keep your energy and your excitement around it up. And so that helps you to be consistent. And it's, just so helpful to have that support network. So just be open minded about how you can find it, be bold and
Mm,
share, just as you were
mm.
saying, Silvana, share openly. And you never know who you will find that can be a great partner for you on your health journey.
And also, I want to mention, like, sometimes people have a problem with their family members because, as I said, I have lots of clients who want to lose weight, and they want to eat certain kind of way, but their family members of their family don't want to eat that kind of way. um, and they have a problem kind of like, oh, lots of my clients are females, and they say I need to cook for myself and then I need to cook for the rest of the family, and that's causing the problem because they don't have a time or they don't have enough money to cook two different type of meals.
Mhm.
um, but it's really kind of important to, again, to share with other family members how you feel about your intentions about eating healthy. um, it's important to share with other family members how you feel about your desire to lose weight, your desire to feel healthy. And when people understand why you're doing it and what you're doing, then it's very likely that some of those people are going to join you on your journey. And at the end of the day, I mean, we all want to be healthy.
Yes.
We all want to live healthy and long lives. And with lots of my clients, once they share with their family members how they feel about their own health, often other family members join them on their journey and they start eating healthier.
Yes, especially if you share why it's important.
Yes.
Sometimes that gets lost in just doing what you're used to doing. But if someone steps up and says, this is important to me because I know that these can be the negative effects if I don't do this, then that sends a very strong message and you can really build some support in that way. And for meals, I tell my clients, try to find meals that can be shifted easily. So, for example, if you are avoiding eating excessive cheese, you can find a way that those who want to have that can add the cheese to it or add a sauce to it that you don't want to eat, but they want to eat. So think of the additions, think salad bar, think of
Mm.
how things can be put together, how they can be separate so you can have what you want and they can put together the other components to make it what they want. So you are not creating two different meals. So that's my solution.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. There is always way around it if you want to, if you really want to do it.
Yes.
But yeah, but it's really important to speak to family members about how you feel about your health journey and how you feel about your goals or intentions when it comes to healthy habits, losing weight, or getting fit or anything like that. And it's very easy for family members to say to you, well, you've been to the gym 3 times this week, you don't need to go today again. But as I said, if you share with other people how you actually feel about it, then you will get their support and you can always invite them with you.
Yes, of course. And you might be surprised to see how they take everything on board and join you quite willingly and start to enjoy it as well. So
Yeah,
you just never
yeah.
know until you put it out there.
Yeah. So I think we covered quite a lot, and we started to talk about getting support from complete strangers on the social media,
Hmm.
to actually talking about how to get the support from people around us and
Yes.
close family members. So yeah, I mean, if anybody needs any support, I mean, support is out there. You just need to reach out.
Yes, it's so true. So hopefully everyone benefited from these tips because it can be a challenging journey if you're walking that road alone and you're trying to implement something that is new and important to you. It can feel disheartening if others aren't supporting you, but there's always support that is there if you ask for it, if you keep an eye out for it, if you're really intentional about finding it.
And of course, if anybody needs more professional help, then you're a health coach. I'm a health coach. Obviously, anybody can contact us, and yeah, we're both gonna be happy to work with kind of helping people to develop healthy habits, healthy eating habits, healthy life habits, and yeah, I mean, they can contact you, contact myself. and we can start from there.
Yes, for sure. That's what we do. We support our clients through their journeys. So that's exactly what we do.
Right, great. So next week, we are going to talk about how to exercise when you hate working out. And
Mm,
that's so common with lots of people. Lots of people feel like, oh, I should exercise, but I hate it. So
yes.
what do I do about it? So yeah, next week we are going to discuss that.
Looking forward to it. That's going to be a good one. So see you then.
See you then.